Hello everyone, some games are really inventive when it comes to creating different ways to lose, and dangers can be found everywhere in Life Factory. The game is bursting with hazards that can make life miserable for you, such as falling into green acid, being chased by an automated vacuum cleaner, shot down by cannons, or electrocuted by electromagnetic wheels. But it's part of the art, that you as a player should be able to avoid all dangers and ultimately reach the goal. Life Factory can be seen as a two-dimensional puzzle game that has a varied range of challenges. In this video I discuss how the game feels for the Nintendo Switch and whether it's worth buying. The game is by its nature quite straightforward and excludes convoluted tutorials and long monologues, but there is a narrative that is relatively light and plays out in simple cutscenes. You play as a robot named Dot. He finds himself in an underground factory abandoned by man. After he is found in a garbage heap, he must find out what happened and get more information about his past. It's a fairly easy story that goes in line with the missions you get, and the missions handed out by a red robot usually involve bringing home various parts that can reveal what is going on. When it comes to the gameplay, there are a number of courses to get through. This is simply a two-dimensional platform game where each level offers a unique puzzle to solve. It's usually about finding an object, finding a key, and then get to the exit. Then you get to the next course. In the beginning, the courses are quite easy to solve and function more as an introduction. Here I have to find the legendary duct tape and avoid being crushed by giant cubes. Pretty easy, but things definitely get harder. This course blew me away. Honestly, I didn't understand anything and had to try several methods before I got it right. You have 5 buttons and a room with pitfalls. I won't reveal the solution, but it was clearly tricky. The difficulty curve is very well balanced. This is one of the later levels where you have to lock in electromagnets. It's not very easy and it may require you to try again and again. But at the same time, I think it's a bit addictive and you don't want to stop until you win. I think the developers have created a lot of interesting puzzles that are all different and unique in their own way. The longer you play, the more abilities you get. In the beginning you had the classic skills like, well, jumping, ducking and walking. But later you can smash blocks with your head and sometimes even use a gun. It's nothing revolutionary, but the abilities you have are all necessary to cope with specific obstacles in the game. Like here for example, where you have to spawn blocks to prevent being run over by flying bees. In line with this, I also want to mention that the control feels solid. There's not much to work with, but what is available feels very smooth, regardless of whether you jump, run, duck or use the gun. Everything works very well. Performance-wise, most things work well too. On one occasion the image froze and I had to reset the game. However, there is an autosave feature, so I never found myself needing to redo much. Most courses also have an acceptable frame rate, except for this course where I experienced stuttering. Overall, this is a solid experience. Life Factory is a light-hearted puzzle game that can appeal to those who enjoy cleverly designed levels and who are not afraid to lose over and over again until you finally progress. Overall, it's a fairly entertaining game that offers a good difficulty curve, varied courses and an easygoing story. The game currently costs $15 in Nintendo's eShop, which I guess is in line with what it's worth. A two-dimensional puzzle game that can be both challenging, frustrating and addictive. However, I wish there were more courses, because it ends rather quickly. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I review new games every week. Have a good day. See ya!